Welcome back to our one-on-one series here at FCDallas.com. Thanks so much for all of you that are joining us. We're here at the Londoner in Frisco. I'm Bobby Rhine, the man sitting next to me, President and CEO of FC Dallas at Pizza Hut Park, Doug Quinn. Thanks for joining us. You know, I think over the preseason, last several months that you've been here since August, we've heard a lot of talk from you about noticeable change. Tell us what that is.
It's noticeable. It means visible. Something that you walk into the stadium and you notice something is different. Something's special. We talked about the very first press conference I had at making it authentic and dedicating it my number one priority to the fans. And from the parking lot to the time you walk in the door to the time you walk back out of the parking lot, we wanted to make sure this season you had noticeable change.
Well, I think we were just talking briefly about the preseason match here just recently against Chivas. Very pleased with how that went overall.
Noticeable change. About two to three times as many people showed up last year. Of course, preseason last year I think was somewhat chilly weather, but still it was incredibly encouraging. You had a crowd that size, a crowd that was that excited. I can tell you the per caps were good, so it means people were buying too. So they were a happy crowd.
Yeah, that's good. It's for those of you that may or may not remember that match 1 year ago, nearly exactly to the day, a game against Columbus. We had to play with an orange ball in that game because of so much snow in the area. Very odd to see, but we talk about some of the big things happening here at the club. A big thing was announced very recently with the signing of Fabian Castillo, the Colombian player. I believe is a fantastic signing with a lot of options. So this is a player that's been with the under-20s in Colombia, had interest with clubs at Europe. In the end, he signs with FC Dallas. What does that say about the club?
Well, what it says about the league as well is, the designated players that have been brought in up to this point have been, older players that might be, have a few years left on their career, but bringing a young 18-year-old in of his caliber to Major League Soccer and specifically to our club, it shows that we're dedicated to long-term development and long-term success on the field. The fact that we were able to re-sign our MVP David and brought back our keeper Kevin Hartman, the list goes on and on. We're loaded for bear.
Yeah, you got to feel good about all the pieces that are in place going into the season. I certainly think. We talk about last season, the success that the club had going all the way to the MLS Cup, first time in its history. Along the way with that, you wrote an open letter to the media here in this marketplace, really asking for attention, a call from the fans to be active, and was the goal achieved? And what's next?
This is all step-by-step stuff, and my goal was absolutely achieved. I mean, from our supporters groups to our advisory board to the media in general, they responded in recognizing the fact that they had not given us, in my opinion or their opinion, the credit that is due a team that is the caliber that is in a town that frankly should reward success. The Rangers and FC Dallas got one away from winning the whole thing, but still I think the fans of this town are very excited about where we went and also where they went, and we plan on going there again. I think it's a little tougher for the Rangers to get back, but hopefully we'll be there.
That's great. There were so many success stories all throughout 2010. When you evaluate 2011, what are your goals for this club?
Well, off the field, we just got to perform and execute the plan that we've spent the past 7 months putting in place, and whether it's concessions, whether it's ticket sales, the jersey sponsorship, all of those things that we've been spending 8 months putting together a plan. Our executive team is as good as any team I've worked with in professional sports. Our organization is in shape, and we're ready to go at the season. On the field, we got Coach Shellis and the same coaching staff, Oscar Pereira moving up to the reserve team, putting the academy underneath the pro team. 2 more homegrown players and a new hotshot from Colombia coming in, as long as a core of great athletes that are coming back, putting Breck Shea back at left center back in a role that is not unfamiliar to him, but something we saw him shine when he was playing in Spain, and you saw him play that position this last game on Saturday night. And I think teams are going to be surprised going up against FC Dallas this season.
Oh, that's good. It's all things move in the right direction, when you say.
Yeah, very much so.
Most recently, you were quoted in the Dallas Business Journal here locally about a potential jersey sponsor for FC Dallas. Yep. What's the outlook on that?
The outlook is good. We actually had one locked and loaded right before the holidays. Unfortunately, we went through the holidays, and we lasted longer than their CEO and president, who didn't make it through the holidays, so the deal didn't go through. But we had 3 or 4 other major sponsors that we were in dialogue with, and now it's up to 5. My expectation is that we'll have something done by the All-Star break, if not sooner.
It's fantastic. I know a lot of fans have been asking about that. And one of the other great notes that we've seen in this offseason is that a lot of the ticket sales numbers have really jumped for the club. So you talk about the success of 2010. What is that looking like for you, the home opener against the Chicago Fire coming up on Saturday, and then looking forward as well?
Well, probably the most telling sign was 93% of our season ticket holders came back and renewed. I think it was a league record. We've got 3 times as many new season ticket holders. Still a low base comparatively to other clubs, but when you're talking about that kind of exponential progress, it's still a very, very positive thing. The group sales, the walk-up. I mean, we had our walk-up for this preseason game we had this last Saturday was as big as our average throughout the entire season, and we didn't really do any promotion for it. So expectations going into the season opener, we're still pushing hard and hoping for a sellout, or very, very close to. And so goes your season opener, should go your season.
No, what a great one it is. It's the Brimstone Cup rival. First game of the season, perfect way for the team on the field to set the tone. And I think when you look at on the field last season, I believe you started on August 2nd. Just 3 days later, Inter Milan is in town. Can FC Dallas fans look forward to any international match of that caliber perhaps in this season?
Well, I don't know if you'll have an Inter Milan coming this summer, but because we were so successful last year, we automatically qualified for the Champions League, and we'll have all those matches. And our intention is to win as far as we possibly can into the Champions League. We also have the U.S. Open Cup again, and something that we brought back this year that we have had in previous years is the Rio Grande Plate with Tigres. We play them on March 23rd, and they're coming back, I think, on September 3rd. And we're excited about that. With the extended season of 34 games, I think that's about as much as we want to load on our guys right now. So even with a 30-man roster.
Now, certainly something fans can look forward to. I can remember playing in the Tigres Rio Grande Plate. Fantastic competition. Players and fans will certainly enjoy. There's a lot of things for everyone to look forward to. If there's one defining thing that they can look forward to, what perhaps would that be?
Winning.
Winning. He says it all right there. Doug, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Bobby.
Make sure you continue to come back for our one-on-one series here at FCDallas.com. Make sure you tune in for the game on Saturday night, March 19th, the Brimstone Cup, Leg 1, FC Dallas Chicago Fire. We'll see you here on FCDallas.com.
Dallas till we die.